Well, it has been amazing to watch Alexander Volkanovski's progression, even when you look back to past title defenses against the likes of the Korean Zombie, almost smiling, as if to say, man, I thought you were good, I didn't know you were that good. And in theory, Volkanovski ready to present an even better version here tonight. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski. All right, feet on the hips here. Making all these shots count. Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by Volkanovski. Multitude of elbows now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. Nice transition.
3 minutes to go. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
He passed the half guard. There it is, now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap. It's a fight now. Who's going to win this position?
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Horn sounds for the end of round 1.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not...
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice job there by Volkanovski.
That will land it, yep.
Overhand right, swing and a miss. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Mirsad Bektir. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position.
Takes his back now.
Nice.
Bektir gets back up. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2.
Nice kick.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Volkanovski gets hit with that stiff jab there.
Another good shot to the head. He just landed a nice left hook there, I feel.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Body shot there. Becked it going for the leg. Yeah, nothing doing there.
He's got to try to finish here.
There's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax. Take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to...
All right, let us get you some replays now from that previous round, DC, and certainly you got to think some body kicks are going to find their way into this highlight.
Yeah, he's throwing these body kicks, and he's throwing with all of his force. He is driving his shin into the rib of his opponent. If his opponent does not block these, if he does not catch these kicks, his night is going to end very soon.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Keep that pressure high now.
Good jab there by the champion. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
While showing no signs of slowing down, and 87 total strikes have landed for Alex. Oh, one of the best head kicks you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such...
And now he lands a combination. Missed with that attempt. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that pin.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show itself.
Constantly a moving target. Oh, nice elbow from the bottom. Hard to win a fight fighting off of your back, but he's effective here. All right, so back to the well with the elbows, and I guess if it's not broken, no need to fix it as he lands another combination there.
He's getting it so close that it's hard to land anything else, so he's shortening up those elbows, and they're landing beautiful.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow's certainly a useful one. Side control now. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Oh, nice combination of elbows, and as a lot of fighters will say, there's no pad on the elbow.
There's no pad on the elbow, and it cuts people. The more you elbow, the more you're going to see guys get cut. That's why everybody that fights 25 Ferguson just are dripping blood at the end of the fight.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP here.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so...
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything.
Volkanovski's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Checks the leg kick.
Hands high, hands high.
Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick?
Beautiful body kick.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping him in full guard.
Volkanovski grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, he is inflicting some serious damage with these elbows. Oh, Volkanovski's back in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, it's hard to win a fight working off of your back, but that elbow is useful. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, nice.
Volkanovski going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
He passes the half.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Getting them out here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
He's having his way with him here. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Stop!
Oh, that was nice. That was perfect. Good round. He's rocked. He's still got it, right? He's ready to be finished in this next round, right?
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never...
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
5th and final round, forthcoming. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees drop. He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
lands a nice leg kick. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Nice uppercut by the champion. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round and meant just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's horrible.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Strong outside leg kick.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight. Every time he throws that leg kick, it lands with so much force.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach. Oh!
He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Two minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, uppercut to the head. Man, has his chin been tested early. Oh, back to the inside leg kick. Ankle pick. Volkanovski gets back up here. Bektic's left calf starting to show signs of bruising. Don't want to take too many more of those. Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, brutal leg kicks to that lead leg. Those are going to start to add up. Right now they separate. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well-placed kick there by Mirsad Bektic. Ooh, big knee.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Quick jab. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Mirsad Bektic.
All right, so there he is, came in the champion, and he will exit that way as well. The UFC's king at 145 pounds. This dude might be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
He may just be the best fighter across all divisions inside the octagon. His skill set is so complete that he makes these great fighters look as if they don't belong in there with him. Tonight was another classic performance by this gentleman.
This fight, cheers.
All right, so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, DC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1-pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. Islam Makhachev has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here he is, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Tony Ferguson. And here's a guy who a lot of these fellow lightweights believe represents the toughest matchup for them. Just hard to know what's coming. Truly a 5-tool player, and he will look to put all those skills to good use yet again for the team.
I mean, you point to the Josh Thompson fight, the beautiful elbow that he landed to split him open, and it shows you the diversity of Tony Ferguson. And you have to remember, he was a national champion at Grand Valley State University.
Right.
So if he needs to, he can be a guy that has the ability to take you down and just brutalize you on the ground. Not only brutalize you, but he has a great ability to submit his opponent, as he showed when he won the title fight, Kevin Lee.
And he is most happy when he's in a fight, right? Certainly a guy who loves to train, as is well documented. Just the way he attacked the knee injury rehabilitation just shows you his true colors. And I know I speak for the MMA fans around the world, very happy to see El Cucuy back in the octagon. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
One of the best in the business,
Ready,
Herb
fight.
Dean, is our referee
Ready.
tonight. All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother, Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makhachev figures to have a big advantage on the ground, might have the advantage on the feet as well. The betting line is certainly reflective of that reality. But we'll see if Makhachev can get a win tonight and potentially position himself for a shot at that elusive UFC lightweight title. Checks that leg kick.
Oh, back and forth we go.
All right, good sign early for the boxer landing the uppercut. You can expect the wrestler to start to chain takedowns, but hard to get that done when you got that uppercut in the face.
Well, that wrestler has to start to create some angles, because every time he comes close now, he will see something showing up the middle. It can be knees, but I think that uppercut that he just landed is much safer because it keeps you away. It keeps your hips back so the wrestler can't try to take you down.
Oh, how good was that judo toss? Just over 3 minutes to go now. Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Islam Makhachev.
There's another one.
Takedown defense holds up. Back to his feet. Single collar tie now. Takedown defense holds up. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Islam Makhachev. Whiffs on that offering. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Effective jab there by Tony Ferguson.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. He loaded up there in that high kick.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, missed on that one. Kasha gets yet another takedown. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands to the head. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Nice elbow there, and another one. Second round, straight ahead.
Don't get relaxed. So wherever we're at, we're still...
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test.
Excellent ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, but he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has a good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick land.
Well, we told you off the top that this boxer had plus takedown defense despite no wrestling background, and he's been able to keep the fight standing tonight.
You know, when people told me this, I didn't believe it. I had no doubt that this wrestler would get him to the ground. I've been proven wrong, and this boxer has shown beautiful takedown defense.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Islam Makhachev.
Nice defense.
Makhachev's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Oh, and that looks tight. Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Good work. I'm gonna stand this up.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Nice work here off the bottom as he delivers a nice elbow.
Good round.
All right, let's punch into that clinch this round. Okay? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's looking for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, so look at that, a cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Islam Makhachev going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Well, he's got his back now. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been more tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it?
How about the accuracy of him right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, feet on the hips here. All the elbows continue to rain down, and these are really starting to do some damage, champ.
He's doing a great job of throwing elbow after elbow. Whatever's available, he's taking.
Makhachev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Staying busy from bottom position here. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Oh, big elbow.
Ferguson's back to the side control now. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defenseman.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Makhachev's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. All right, that's the end of the round, so the complexion of this one may have changed a little bit. You see the cut above his eye sustained in that round. One of the best cut men in the business. He'll get in there and try to close it up before it becomes a bigger issue than it already is. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's...
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do
We
it.
have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his attack, low, and now he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, big knee to the body.
Oh, there we go.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
That was nice.
All right, trying to pass here As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Makhachev's eye is closing up. Oh, a multitude of elbows raining down. Elbow to the body as the ground and pound continues to work here by Islam Makhachev. Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands. That had some zip on it. Nice combination of elbows there by Ferguson. Lands the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Makhachev's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Pretty good elbow there from the bottom. Gotta stay active off of your back.
Fight.
Oh, misses with the jab.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. And he's back up.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Both guys appeared to land there. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting up now. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Makhachev's pass is denied. Oh, nice work as he delivers the elbow there from the bottom.
He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, that's tight.
Wow.
Oh, he caught! Tony Ferguson! Your winner by submission!
Oh, boy!
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out, Tony El Capui Ferguson!
Well, there's only one Tony Ferguson, and he got his hand raised in a big way here tonight. All right, here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight. All right, so here he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal turned pro in mixed martial arts back in 2003. More than 45 pro MMA fights to his credit. Seems to have finally found the division in which he belongs and trying to make a run here to welterweight title contention.
At welterweight, he has a speed advantage. He also can still defend takedowns very, very effectively. You want to fight? Get an octagon. Get a boxing ring. Let's go in someone's backyard.
Yeah.
It does not matter. Just tell Jorge Masvidal where it's at. He'll be there. This is a fighter's fighter, and he's always looking for a good scrap.
And that's why when Leon Edwards confronted him backstage, had to give him a 3-piece in the soda, right?
He got him with a biscuit. He got him with the biscuit.
Jorge Masvidal, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Herb Dean,
Ready.
our referee for this
Ready.
one.
Do it.
All right, here we go with round 1, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power in both hands, but at times his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will, but this division, unlike a lot of others, has mostly wrestlers and grapplers in that top 10. And you got to think Jack Della Maddalena has shored up that part of his game, knowing that most of these combatants are going to try to take him down. Masvidal in the real flow here, sticking and moving. Crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. The one thing about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you to trap him. When you think you got him trapped to try to hit the forward takedown, he evades and escapes. He's a phenomenal fighter.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1, in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
What a kick, that one landed.
Doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, trying to slow his opponent down, and largely succeeding. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick is a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot to be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Oh, man!
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Big knee for Masvidal. The kick is there to the body. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got to hurt fast.
Oh, huge left.
That knee hurt him.
Fist.
Hurt him again.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
That one landed clean.
Beautiful combination. And how much more can he take? Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Whoa! Oh, so what an end to the round. He got knocked down just before the final horn. You can classify that as saved by the bell.
You're good, man. You've been here before. It's okay. You just got caught. I need this round.
All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Lands the jab. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all these openings in his opponent's defenses.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hooks. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage. Back to the feet. Oh, big left. Oh, he is hurting for certain. Right on the button. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Good sequence of kicks there by Gamebred. All right, so it's been a big narrative in the fight. The bruising on that thigh is now officially getting worse. Oh, do it! Jorge Masvidal!
Oh, my Lord.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC.
to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to learn. Had a clean run and ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the but the first. Before that, then a shank that I pierced a shirt. 2016 was Dirty Sprite. I done it on the top floor, then I can't YT and TV, the same for radio or the TV. You ain't got no works on your CV.